You guys are down in Florida right now. Lucky you guys, because I'm in Indianapolis, where you're going to be in about a month, and it's like a blizzard here. It's like -5 and snowing, and
Wow.
you guys are down in
Wow.
sunny Florida.
Yeah.
About a week or two into Winter Jam now, and you did Winter Jam 2 years ago, man. But how is it this year going compared to last time? There's a couple differences for you right now, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot colder this year,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
so I'm grateful that the tour is actually coming to Florida this week. So I'm getting to show people how humans were created to live outside of the cold,
Yeah,
and so that's been a difference. And then also it's new people, but man, it's been this similar fellowship. It's been similar fellowship as it was last time in terms of camaraderie. People
awesome.
serious about Jesus and feeling like a family or a team, sort of putting on this unified show. So
Right.
it's been super rewarding, and I have no complaints.
Awesome. Man, last time you had Tadashi and Trip out with you, Winter
That's
Jam.
right. That's right.
This time around, you're waving the hip hop banner, waving flag of hip hop and rap all by yourself on on this time.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
is it different doing that on your own instead of having, some of your label mates out with you?
It's different, but I think different in a better way.
Okay,
I love, well, off stage, it's I feel sad there because
sure.
I love those guys, and we share the bus together, and we get really close when we're on tour, and so I miss them there, but I'm not sharing my time with them this time. So
Right.
so I think that God has given all of us individual voices,
Hmm.
and it's important for those voices to have, when the time is appropriate, their own space. So I've
Yeah,
actually been very grateful to have that whole time slot, to really share what God's put on my heart in an individual way.
that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, your set is was one of my favorites on Winter Jam in 2016.
Wow,
Yeah, man, you and Red were my two favorites that on
man,
that
I'm
one.
honored.
Yeah, man, I love the music, dude. Everybody on Reach. There's not a single artist on that label that I don't like, but
Nice.
you you I think were the last one that I hadn't seen live yet on in
Gotcha.
2016, and you, oh
Gotcha.
my god, especially that the journey, the don't stop believing, the all
Yeah,
that stuff, man. I loved it. Definitely one of the, yeah.
that's
So
dope, man.
yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing it again this time around. You are
Yeah,
out. You're out. You got a new record out. Last time in 2016, you had a new record out too, but
that's right. That's right.
this time around, you got Today We Rebel out, and
Yes.
put listening to that up against Tomorrow We Live. I feel like this one, musically, it's a little bit darker, more serious, musically for sure.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, is that something you wanted to do with this one?
Yeah, I think so. I really wanted the today we rebel to be, um, a sort of movement galvanizer, just a sort
Hmm.
of epic almost, where people feel, inspired to go do something serious, which is, to really be, rebels for the kingdom of God.
Yeah.
And so I felt like that was sort of the tone. There's a sacredness,
Hmm.
to who we are and what we do, and now and that's kind of the tone I wanted sonically, and yeah, so that would be a difference there. And I also feel like it reflected the time in which it was created in. Last year
Hmm.
was, uh, just a historically dark year,
Yeah.
for the church, I think,
Hmm.
uh, and for nations abroad. And I wanted to recognize that while bringing hope at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I feel like in present day, I feel like in the last maybe 4 or 5 years, there's been so much stuff that's happening and we've been saying this for a long time, but especially recently, that matches up what the scriptures say about what's going to happen. That
Yeah.
I feel like this is the this is the time that people need to get really, really serious about what they're doing and where they're
Yeah,
going and what's coming, because it seriously could happen at any time. You never know.
yeah,
And so things are about to get even more serious. I feel like, especially even down to like the album titles, you put Today We Rebel right after Tomorrow We Live. You got Tomorrow We Live, Today We Rebel. I
yeah.
feel like those two things, was that something that you planned, having those two, having it be like a continuation and pick up and, match side by side? Or was that something that just kind of coincidentally happened?
It was coincidence, actually. I wish I was genius enough to have envisioned that years ago, but I am not. But yeah, because once we got done with the albums, we didn't pick the title until we finished the album.
Okay.
We kind of wanted the music to tell us what the album title was,
Hmm.
and that sort of summed it up. That Tomorrow We Live dealt with hope that
Yeah.
comes in a new tomorrow. Today We Rebel is encouragement for while until tomorrow comes. So yeah, that sort of put a nice little bow on the two.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing that I love is you got some of your buddy, you got, as always, you got, some of your label mates guesting on some of the tracks and whatnot, which you've always done. I feel like with Reach, it's not just a label, but it's a family.
Yeah,
And the music that you guys put out, not just you, but all of you guys, there's something about it that the the hip hop and the rap and everything that you guys put out has a different, it's like a different take on everything. It's very, very serious. Live for the now. Think about tomorrow.
yeah.
It's really cool. All of the artists on that label are just awesome. So I mean, how important
Thank
is
you.
it? Definitely, man. How important is it to bring guys like Andy and even Lecrae and all of the guys, even going back to the 116 click, bringing those guys together on each record together and guesting and helping each other out.
Yeah, I think it's really special for our fans when they can see that sort of camaraderie.
Yeah.
And I think it's special and motivating for what we term as the movement, to see that we are, though everyone is sort of working their own little tribe.
Hmm.
There's these moments where um, we show our togetherness,
Yeah.
and so I think it's real special for the audience, and that's what we feel strong about doing, is giving our audience special moments. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's really cool to see that, because you guys play on each other's records. You guys tour together a lot, and when there's a tour like a Winter Jam a few years ago, where there's more than one of you guys on the same tour, it's just fun, because something's gonna happen, and it's just it's awesome. And one thing I'm looking forward to with Winter Jam this year, my daughter turned 6 a few days before Winter Jam here. We're taking her to Winter Jam. It's going to be her first Winter Jam. It's my fifth or sixth
nice,
one. Obviously, she's excited about Skillet, but she calls it boogie music. She likes to dance. And so,
nice.
so I keep telling my wife, she's not good about giving new music a chance. So I keep telling her, I'm like, Mallory's gonna love Skillet, but KB is the one that she's gonna like the most, because
I love it.
she likes to dance. I mean, that's her thing. And so I can't wait to see my 6-year-old daughter dancing it up during your set, man. It's gonna
I
be
can't wait to see it too, my
we're
brother.
we're taking her for her birthday, so that's gonna be so much fun.
Very nice.
But being on the tour a couple weeks in, w- besides yourself, who are some of the artists that you think that people may not expect but need to go to see? Like, who is the must see band or artist on Winter Jam this year that even you, every night, you're like, I gotta watch that?
Well, I mean, it's probably the obvious one, but well, I'll say I was gonna say Skillet because
Mhm.
they do something really special on their set
Really,
that's like Super Bowl halftime performance
really.
performance. Yeah, it's really really dope what they do on their set. And but Jordan Felice is starting the show, and
Okay.
he's a friend of mine, and I just love Jordan's voice and his vibe, and I think people are gonna really enjoy him more than they might have thought.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, because anymore, I mean, I've been doing this for 7 years, so anymore, I'm looking for new art, new artists that I haven't seen before. So I'm like, who's the one? Who's the one? And so that's one thing that's good about Winter Jam is that you got rock, you got rap, you got hip hop, you got some pop, you got some country, you got some CCM, you got a little bit of everything for
Yeah,
everybody on
yeah.
this tour. As Toby Mac says, musical gumbo.
Yes,
So
I like it. I like it.